Hi. So, hello everyone. I missed you all. Um, I know y'all missed me. I know it's not the same, you know. It's just not the same when a baddie's not in the game. So I'm here to flip. So I've been super busy, but I'm back at the stew, as you can see. Yes. So there has been a lot going on in these YouTube streets. Mhm. So the streets have been set ablaze, absolutely, by yours truly, by me, Mr. Davieway. So yes, so oh girl over there. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't have to. Um, I just really feel no need to. But if you guys want to say her name, feel more than welcome. I really don't care. It's really not that deep. So as you see from the title, there has been YouTubers that have been going around here lying on DV, okay, domestic violence. So I'm standing firm in everything that I've said to you, girl. I don't take anything back. I'm a realist. I'm not going to act as if um, I haven't been coming for you. I absolutely have because you came for me first. So, yes, two wrongs don't make it right, but oh well. So, I don't like you. We all know that. You know that that's not a secret. Um, but we're not going to make it seem as if I attacked you because you lied about domestic violence. No, it's not an attack. You're weird. So there have been a lot of YouTubers that have been commenting on this young lady, that has been making videos about this young lady, and whatnot about her blatant lies. They're on IG. If you go to my IG SeanDavieWay show, it's public. I'm not hiding anything from anyone. I'm a firm believer is that anything that's done in the dark comes to the light, so I just put it right in the light. That is what I do. Yes. Um, you know who you are. You say you come from a cult, all of this, all whatever. Please stop saying that I'm working with Come Get This Commentary. When you do diss videos on me, it's fine. Just can I get my own? I would like them solo because I don't know Come Get This Commentary. I have been in her chats, love her show, think she's a beautiful woman. We have never had any contact with one another. I'm confused. Like I don't understand why everybody has to be linking up when it comes to you. Please block this person. Actually, let me do it. Let me do it. Not a problem. Bye. Here, flip. So I got it. Don't worry about mine. Took care of that. So yeah, please stop linking us. It's really annoying. When I see my name in the title, I would prefer them to just get right to me. But I'm selfish like that. When people disrespect me solo, I came at you by myself. So my response video should just be me by myself. Yeah, me and Come Get This Commentary. We're not on any panels together. We have not done any shows coming for you. We have not done any of that. We have not exchanged information in the background. I have not had any sidebars with her. I don't know that lady like that. I just know she's a great content creator. I like her. Beautiful woman, once again. And I enjoy her content. That's it. I shared her video because I liked what I saw. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, we don't have conversations. Weird. So please stop linking that woman with me. It's weird. It's weird. And making it seem as if she's doing something underhanded. No, her problem with you is her problem with you. Okay? That has nothing to do with me. We didn't unite out of disliking you, or anything like that. We're still strangers. So you're weird. Yeah, stop doing that. Just talk about me. I appreciate it. Domestic violence isn't a joke. Okay. So she wants to sit over there and make it seem as if, I'm lying on her, that I don't know what I'm talking about, all of this stuff. that I'm ignorant, basically. Because I said she lied about domestic violence, and I stand on that. So let's get into this really quick. Mhm. Since people want to try it, let's get into this. So, domestic violence, violent or aggressive behavior within a home, typically involving the violent abuse of a spouse or partner. Okay? That is what domestic violence is. Okay? Let me read that one more time. Violent or aggressive behavior within the home, meaning that two people share, typically involving the violent abuse of a spouse or partner. Okay? You stated that you picked up a friend from the airport, okay? And the situation escalated during the car ride, okay? Yeah, that's not a partner. That's not a spouse. And it's also someone you're not in a relationship with, okay? So, like I said, you did not go through domestic violence. Okay. Now let's get into other reasons you didn't go through domestic violence. The charge you put up was for battery. Okay. Just the word battery, no domestic. Okay. Let's get into what domestic battery is. Okay. Updated on September 7th, 2021. The legal definition of domestic battery is any willful and unlawful touching that is harmful or offensive and is committed against an intimate partner. Okay? One more time. The legal definition of domestic battery is any willful and unlawful touching that is harmful or offensive and is committed against an intimate partner. Okay? He was your friend, is what you stated. That's why it only said battery, not domestic, because you're not in a relationship. Domestic describes a relationship two parties or more have between one another. Okay? All righty. Let's get into even more reasons why you didn't go through domestic violence. Let's get into some more. Battery, crime. Battery is a criminal offense involving unlawful physical contact, distinct from assault, which is an act of creating apprehension of such contact. Okay, this explains it a little bit deeper down below. Battery is a specific common law misdemeanor. What you said, he was charged with battery, a misdemeanor. Okay, let's keep going. Although the term is used more generally to refer any unlawful, offensive physical contact with another person, and may be a misdemeanor or felony depending on the circumstances. Battery was defined at common law as any unlawful or unwanted touching of the person or another by the aggressor or by a substance, okay, put in motion by him. In more severe cases, for all types of such jurisdictions, it is chiefly defined by statutory wording assessment of the severity of a battery is determined by local law. Okay? Okay, girl? Okay? Okay? Now let's break that down a little bit more. Okay? Battery does not mean assault. Any unwanted touch. I'm fixing my nose ring. I'm not digging in my nose. Any unwanted touch can be considered battery. Okay? Meaning if you slap me on my butt and that's an unwanted touch, not only is it harassment, you can be charged with battery and cited for it. Just for slapping me on my butt. It's unwanted. I didn't request it. So we don't know what happened. Still, it's not domestic violence. Meaning, if he spit on you, grabbed your arm, any of those things would be considered battery. Does not mean that you were abused. It does not mean that. So you also stated that during this altercation with this man, you snatched his glasses off of his face. You know what that's considered, girl? Battery. So if he tried to get his glasses back from you, or the ring that you swore you pawned, the stolen ring, him having to touch you in the process could be considered battery, just like what you did to him. But he's not a snitch. When the police got there, you snitched because he could have the same thing charged against you because that is battery. Snatching his glasses off his face. It absolutely is. I don't know who told you that it wasn't, but it is. And it's considered that in Las Vegas, in Nevada. Absolutely, I looked it up. Any unwanted touch. Touching my glasses, my property, my face, that's all unwanted. So in result of him getting his glasses back, whether he had to grab your hand, accidentally pinched you, or scratched you in the process of trying to get back his belongings that you took from him, could definitely classify as battery on both ends. Okay? Not domestic battery. Okay? He was not charged or cited for domestic battery. That wasn't his charge, girl. On your video, you put up this wannabe receipt because still to this day, we don't know whose that belongs to. And it's still not in the system. You said on October 13th is the day that this happened and the day that this report was filed. In Nevada, it takes about 10 days. It's on the site where your police report came from. It takes about 10 days for them to process it as paperwork for you to get publicly. About 10 days. Okay, I'll just make sure. It's November 5th. It's been well over 10 days. So why are you coming forward with the report? You know, you can report battery after. You can report any crime after it happens. It doesn't mean because you didn't report it right then and there that you can't ever report it. Yeah. So if that happened and then you went home after and you still wanted to file a report to have charges filed against that person, you can still do that. You said that there wasn't a date on your police report. Police don't do reports without dates and times. That's weird. You said that there's no date and time on it. You didn't say time, you said date because they put both, the date and time. There's holes everywhere. You show the back of the paper of the report. What? No. Turn it around. We already know your name. I mean, it's everywhere. Your Amazon wish list had your government name on it for domestic violence. I have the receipt. I have the receipt. I have the receipt. I had your government name on it. You played a recording yesterday of your government name being said. Your name is everywhere. Yeah. Absolutely. There's no reason you shouldn't already have the full report. There's no reason. It only takes about 10 days, and sometimes it's done sooner. So you might want to check on that. So I don't get that part, whatever. Once again, he was charged with battery. Okay. I don't understand why it's okay for you to be a Black woman and state that woman this, woman that, woman this, woman that. But you are attacking and doxing. Come and get this commentary, putting her legal information out there, her private information out there. You can't do that. That's not okay. I don't care how mad I get at a YouTuber. I'm not putting their private business out there like that. I'm not doing that. Girl, I know things about you. A lot. I can put it out there. I know exactly where you live at, literally. Sad area, by the way. Aim higher. But yeah, I know exactly where you live. There's no reason for me to post that. For what? I don't want anybody to hurt you. No, I don't like you. Not at all. And I'm gonna keep frying you, especially on Station Head. Don't get this twisted. No, it's far from over. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't mind. I have plenty of stamina in a lot of different areas of my life. So this isn't an issue for me. So this isn't no coming to glory, kumbaya, still don't like you. You can choke type of situation. Absolutely. Oh yeah, don't get the twisted. Absolutely. I don't wish anything bad for you, but I don't care to hear anything good either. You know, type of situation. You did it to yourself. So yeah, here, flip. Please don't get this twisted to think like, oh, we're friends now. No. No. So here, flip. So move right along. Because I don't want to get that twisted. So it's completely fine for you to come on here and dox this Black woman and put all of her information. Shout out to come get this commentary. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her. She's wonderful. Wonderful. Beautiful one. Beautiful one. It's fine for you to dox her and put her information out there, government names, these old charges, things we could care less about. I don't care about you doxing me, and it's fine. I have no secrets. No secrets. And I don't have a record. So do your thing. But you won't dox the man that hurt you. What's up with that? You'll put all this woman's business out there, but you won't dox the man that makes you want to become a lesbian. I mean, because you said that that's why Black women are lesbians. You know, not because they were born that way. Not because they love women. You know, because Black men are abusive. Okay. You would think in this situation that you will want justice for what was done to you. Yet, you're attacking everybody but your attacker. Hey, you know how those Black women are. And I'd be wrong if I said that. Because not all Black women are like that. But I mean, you swear that they're lesbians because Black men are abusive. Okay. Alrighty then. You still lied about domestic violence. You did. I'm not taking back a word I have said about it because I've told the truth, unlike you. It doesn't matter that you showed whatever documentation that you showed and you thought you were doing something, but you weren't. Because with the case being that fresh, they're not going to have that information back at the, the station that quickly anyway. And it's not like a person could we could literally call in and be like, hey, I have this case number. Can you tell me what? Super illegal. Like, you're weird. Hello, Police Department of Las Vegas. I have a report of something that has nothing to do with me, but can you give me the details on it? Here's the case number. Do you think? No one can prove you right or wrong because we're not allowed to contact We're not. You act like it was, here you go. It's super easy to debunk this. No, no, not at all. The only person that can debunk it is you. Hmm. While you're on the phone with that young lady yesterday from the courthouse, you could have easily had her get into detail about set report. You didn't. We didn't get a date, time, none of that. And the crazy thing about that is if you truly went through domestic violence, wouldn't it be very disgusting of us to even be questioning you about it anyway? I think that'd be a little gross, of me questioning a woman that has been traumatized by a man. That's disgusting. Mm, I wouldn't do that. I did a panel last year. Beautiful young woman by the name of Shanati. She has a YouTube Slums Radio on YouTube Slums Radio. Y'all go over there and subscribe. We brought her over to the show last year, October, for domestic violence awareness. And we got into her story. You know, this same woman had been attacked, by other male content creators. And not saying that she lied about her DV, but more so of them using it as a way to make her feel less than. Like, oh, you used to get beat. Like, what's funny about that? There's nothing funny about that. Here for like it's disgusting. So I've never been that type of person, to attack someone that has been through something, but I just didn't feel that, you know, it was necessary for you to come live and display the story and how you displayed it. There were holes in everything that you were discussing. We really don't know what's what, and that's not for us to, so that's why we weren't questioning it. Once you started having really suspicious behavior, such as making a wish list for domestic violence, who does that? Who does that? So you're literally putting a target on your back, by doing those type of things. Shout out to Skilu, who's bad, period. Who's bad? Shout out to Skilu, shout out to Precious. She'll talk your ish. I will, girl. I'm gonna talk my ish. Hi, baby Shay. My boots have west. Oop, what happened? Okay, right here. Hi. She wasted so much time coming for everybody else. Her attacker is out here living his life. Absolutely. Isn't that weird? Tip West, girl. Ain't that weird, girl? I'm like, wait a minute. She out here attacking. Come get this commentary. She's coming for Sade Dash. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Sade Dash. Is she coming for Down the Rabbit Hole? Shout out to Down the Rabbit Hole on YouTube. She's coming for I can't shout her out. Here flip. So because my friend don't like you, so I can't shout you out, girl. But anyways, King Payne don't like you, whatever. So I mean, shout out to Jaguar, right? My girl. Jaguar done been through so much. I understand. Like, I'm not capping for Jaguar because I understand when Jaguar was on YouTube. She did have some selective behavior. She was on here doing some things that most of us probably wouldn't have did. And whatnot. But you do a lot of when you get in this YouTube world, it's really different. People you don't really understand it unless you're in it. You would have to be in it. Like it's literally its own world. You can really get lost in it. You can. I've gotten lost in it before. So you really can. You can get lost in it. So you really have to be careful, and watch the people that you keep around you. That's why I keep my relationships really separate. I deal with people, but I deal with them from a distance. The people that I've been rocking with is the people that I'm going to keep rocking with because those relationships are there for a reason. So with these newer content creators, the one that do want to, deal with Sean and work with Sean and F with Sean, it take time, like that. That's something I constantly watch you from a distance and see how you move and see how you shaking, and if I like continuously what I see, then I'll deal, we can, collab or, whatever. But I'm all for, taking care of my own problems, and whatnot. I'm not for picking up other people's baggage and, so it's a lot, when it comes to stuff like that. So, I just keep to myself, that when I'm out here swinging on people, doing whatever I'm doing, I do it alone. I'm not dragging people in it, and stuff like I don't do that. I'm a firm believer in you start ish, finish it. Even when somebody starts something with you, if you respond and you're responding, if you're gonna finish this, or just shut your mouth, just don't respond at all. But these YouTubers to me are really weak. Like this YouTuber that has lied about domestic violence, the one we're talking about right now. You're very weak to me. Okay. You are supposed to be the home of women from cults and women from all other type of walks of life that have been through the things that you have been through. Your channels are filled with nothing but hatred and disdain. Okay? That's all it's filled with. You're not helping anybody. You're not helpful. How selfish of you to do a domestic violence panel just because you felt like you went through it. Not because you cared about these women. Not because you wanted to help them. They were content for you. A way to keep pushing this pity me, woe is me, woe is me. That is what that was for. You didn't go through domestic violence. And I said it from the jump. Maybe she's just confused. Maybe she's confused. Maybe she don't necessarily know, the definitions behind these terms that she's saying, because domestic violence is a very serious thing. That's not something to just throw out there. There are people blindly in domestic violence relationships right now that have no idea that they're in a domestic violence relationship, whether it's verbal, physical. You don't have to be hit to be in a DV relationship. Just how they speak to you can be abusive. So domestic violence relationships are not always literal physical violence. You know how many women have tried to off themselves and stuff just based off of what their spouse thought of them? You know how many women tried to leave and that man still coming in their lives because they're trying to get out of this horrible situation because they didn't realize exactly what they were going through, because sometimes love is truly blind. And then you want to have this small incident and try to compare it to people, that children, and not even just the people that have literally went through domestic violence, the people that are around it are affected too. My cousin, her mom went through a domestic violence relationship, and it was really hard for her because she loved her stepdad. He was a good man besides beating her mom. She moved as a teenager. She literally just left because she got tired of breaking up the fight. She got tired of nursing her mom back to health. She got tired of doing all those things just for her to still stay with him. So she had to leave. And her leaving was enough to give her mom the strength to look at the situation full circle. It's you or my daughter at this point. I'm going to choose my daughter. And that's exactly what she did. Do you know what she went through having to hear, just hearing it? Just hearing what's happening to the person you love. And you don't feel like there's really anything you can do. So you don't have to go through it to feel it. I didn't go through it, but just hearing my cousin's horror stories and seeing how she would come over there panting, and we would just know if something's up. A lot of times she holding the inside. She wouldn't even tell us because she didn't want us to react because she knew we would. So don't do that. It's nothing to play with. It's not a joking or laughing matter, a way to gain funds. My auntie was in a domestic violence relationship for years. She didn't have an Amazon wish list. She didn't have one of those. There are women going through it right now with no Amazon wish list. It's disgusting. I don't think you realize your behavior. You're just running around here running amok with no guidance because you think you're the queen. Of what? What are you striving for? I'm striving to build content because I'm a content creator. That's what I do. I could come on here cussing you out, calling you everything but your name, but that solves nothing. Sometimes people just need to be heard. That's all. And if my intent was not to say something to you about the situation, out of being a bully, out of not liking you, out of just thinking what you did was wrong, then that's what I'm going to do. I feel like what you did was wrong. So I don't need to attack you to let you know that you're wrong. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I just don't feel like I need to attack you, to tell you how I feel. I don't. And I think that that's another reason why you're running around so crazy, doing all the stuff that you're doing, just swinging. You can't sleep well. I was sitting there thinking about it. And I'm just like, well, you got to be going through turmoil because YouTube is its own world. Like it absolutely is. So, like I said, I don't apologize for anything that I've said to you. I meant it. And I'm going to say more stuff because I don't like you. I don't. I'm not attacking your situation. I said you lied about the situation and I mean it because you did. You did. Yes, absolutely. Let's not act like you didn't start this last year. Like this didn't just start between us. And like I said, as a person that does not like you, I don't have to have sympathy or empathy when you're going through something. I don't care. Like I don't have to care, I don't. I mean, if you truly went through the situation, I still wouldn't have to care, but I would. Because I don't feel like you would need to be being attacked after already feeling attacked and being attacked. Like, no, like we don't need to be coming at this girl after you because we don't like her because of no, we don't need to add the two. If anything, just go for her, leave that situation out of it. But then you started lying, throwing people like Sweet Pea Diaries and Sweet Ma for Life. Now, don't get me wrong, Sweet Ma, she get with you. She absolutely was, but she's a sweet woman. She truly is. And her son has nothing to do with anything. He really doesn't. So I don't get why he came up. There was no reason for it. No reason for it at all. You actually have cups of conversation and people like that dislike you because it's popular opinion. No. Even while Nosy and other people were going through what they were going through, these people still didn't like you. So now that Nosy's on a different platform and other people are moving around doing other things, what's changed? Like these people still don't like you. Like, no, you're weird. Like no, I don't like you. The only person that can change that is you. Not anybody else. Doesn't matter who's here, who's gone, who cares? My feeling of you is my feeling of you because you already know you came from me. So, and that's fine. Just deal with me. You created this monster, deal with it. As a man, I will give you complete respect as a woman and leave you be. Okay? Because I'm not out here just attacking females. It's just not what I do. It's not. I still have to say and I move on. In response. Okay? So you try it. Don't make it seem like this is now I'm a male and I should. No, I was a male when you came for me. Okay? You women content creators, y'all get that. It's something wrong with your mind. This is content for content. It has nothing to do with me being a gay male or anything like that, bisexual. It has nothing to do with that. The reason why I feel like I get to cuss women out on YouTube and elsewhere. It has nothing to do with that. It's because you said something to me. So I have the right to say something back. Don't realize I'm a man in my response. Realize I'm a man when you approach. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, it's that simple. So when you hear me on station head and stuff, I may sound harsh. Yeah, it's content. This is what the people coming from. They coming for the drag. They coming for the roast. And I'm going to deliver. I'm going to deliver. Absolutely, every single time. I'm not holding back because of certain people and beings. I don't care. Anybody can get it. I'm not about to roast Tasha K down to the ground, but then be light on you. For what? What am I doing that for? I'm not going to be light on you, but then hard on Storm. No. I'm going to give y'all the same energy. Y'all just not used to that. That's all that is. So Sean doesn't care When somebody talks about him, he doesn't care. Oh no, honey. Oh no, honey. I would have never came on YouTube if I was so worried about a background or anything coming up from my past. I would have never came here because it's bound to come up. Some way, shape, or form, it's going to reveal itself, and it always comes when you least expect it. So that's the thing. I'm not. Mm-mm. I'm not worried about any of those things. I would have never came here. I wouldn't did this. Not at all. Mm, absolutely. So that's what you got to stop doing, girl. I really don't understand why you brought Sweet My Son up at all. She has the right to talk about her child. If she wants to say anything about her son, she has. If you don't like it, don't watch. She is a wonderful mother. And it's very disgusting in the things that you said about her child. He's done nothing to no one. He owes no one nothing. Nothing. And no one owes him anything either, especially disrespect. So you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I can never rock with somebody like you. I could never. Not at all. For you to sit over there and act like you stand for the Black woman and you make a video saying that Jaguar is faking her death, and things like that, that's nothing to play with. Like, what if there is something going on with her and we just don't know? She pops on YouTube, sees a video like that. But it is what it is. That's not my content. That's not things I'm over here talking about. If I feel like Jaguars is in any type of trouble, I'm going to reach out. I'm not about to be trying to profit from it. No. If this Black woman going through, we need to reach out to her. What's up, sis? What's going on with you? Not let's try to get clicks and views because we're going to put death in the title about a Black woman that's done us nothing. Jaguar is not on YouTube. Like I said, I understand the things she's done in the past. Some of them are frowned upon. I get it. Her and Tasha, the big battle that they had, I get it. But she's not here anymore. And like I said, YouTube is a different world. So when Jag came into this, I don't think that she fully thought it through. Because it's a lot that goes on in this world. Okay? It's dealing with the outside world and dealing with this one too. It can become a lot. So to come for Jag, after Tasha done sat here and talked to this woman, whole family, and all it was just way too much. It was just way too much. So the woman left. She bowed out. Let's let her do that. She's a musician before she was any of this. Leave a woman be. I feel like a lot of Black people profited off of Jaguar's downfall. A lot of people did. Exploiting all the information that she had about Clive Davis and a lot of other stuff, I think really affected her. A lot of relationships she had before with certain people were ended. A lot of places she could go before, she can no longer go. This was big in this woman's life. A lot of people don't think about that type of stuff. They just think, oh, she's on YouTube, whatever. Because that's how I thought. And then when I started to look into it, I'm just like, well, I don't think this woman anticipated all of this. I really don't. That's what made me want to, after we heard her and I spoke, I never said anything else negative. I'm like, no, I feel like you're going through enough. Why add insult to injury? Shout out to Creme de la Creme for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetie. Shout out to Toria. Children are off limits, period. Love you too. And I agree. Children are completely off limits. Shout out to Nunya. Keep doing you, Sean Hair Flip. Absolutely, sweetie. I will. Shout out to Child of God for becoming a member. I like to hit those real quick. I'm getting to y'all comments, but I like to hit those quick because they disappear and then I feel bad to acknowledge. So I just feel like it was a lot going on with Jag. And I just think that people just need to leave her be. If I feel like you're on YouTube and you get to the point to where you're consistently and beefing with people, and stuff like that, walk away. That's all you can do. Sooner or later, people leave you be because you won't be being discussed. And Jag walked away. I'm going to let her do that. And I feel like other people need to let her too. Like there's no reason to be attacking this woman like that. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I had my issues with Scammy Hammy. You know, she ain't been on YouTube or nothing. You know, so I'm not about to keep coming at her for what? She ain't bothering nobody. You know, it is what it is. That's how I look at it. I don't mind coming for the people that are coming from me. I don't mind meeting people where they are, but I'm not for attacking people. And when you're attacking them is when they just simply just don't acknowledge you, don't know who you are. And that's what she does. She says, I'm coming after a female, but she has umpteen videos over there of Storm Monroe and how she feels that he is gay and how she has proof that he is gay. That's a man. You're speaking of his sexuality without his presence. So you can't speak on the sexuality. You don't know him. You don't know him. I mean, you really don't. You know, the key about something is the key. But to literally sit over there and push it as content as this is something you know, it's a little different. So if Storm decides to respond, is he attacking you or is he responding to you? Don't realize that he's a man when he responds. Realize he's a man as you're sitting there making those videos. You're talking about a man. So it's the same thing when you talk about Sean. You're talking about a man. Okay? You're not on my YouTube. There's no photos of you. You're in none of the thumbnails. You're in none of the titles. Because I don't need to. I don't need to do any of those things. I don't. You know, I think a lot of lame YouTubers don't put certain people's name in the title and then they go live and just cuss them out. That's lame. If I'm not going to put your name in it, if I'm not going to say your name, then I'm just not about to do that. I just don't feel like it's necessary. You know, I mean, we can hoop and holler, we can woo bang, we can do all that, but we're not doing it over here. There's no need. There's no need. Focus on the content. Mm-hmm. How are you content for me? You're not in my title, boo. Mm-mm. You're not in the thumbnail. Still 462 people here. I'm not hooping and hollering. I'm not calling you all out your name. I'm calm as can be. Because it's not that serious. Like, it's really not. And guess what? I'm still going to cuss you out. When I go on station head in the future and all that stuff, you get no love. Absolutely not. I don't have to be fake. I just don't hate you. I don't know you to hate you. To hate someone is to have loved them at one point. Yeah, no. No. Mm-mm. I'm just saying, to hate someone is to have loved them at one point. Never that. So, I mean, you don't hate me. You may not like me, but you don't hate me. You know, you may find me Uggs, you know, gap tooth, all that stuff. That's fine. Still bad. So, I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. I don't have to attack you, Ma. I don't have to. I know you wanted me to. I know. You wanted me to come out here being the big bad, all of that. No, I feel like you're getting that full circle. You know, all these people aren't coming out the woodwork. These are issues you've been had with people. That's all. Fix them. I mean, some relationships are salvageable, but when you're inconsistent, you get an inconsistency. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just find it weird that your docs come get this commentary. Your dog, sweet mind, a child. You'll come from Miss Jaguar. You know, somebody that's minding their business. You do all these things. You'll come for Storm. You'll come for Armand. You'll come for our King Payne. Even Willie Vanilli. You'll come for him. You'll try to dox all these people. You'll try to dox Donna Rabbit. You'll try to dox Danny Robertson. You'll sit over there and try to talk about, come get this commentary like a dog because her confidence bothers you. Honey, confidence exudes. So when a person is truly confident, it mirrors. and it's just like a vibe and aura, you know. And Come Get This Commentary definitely has that. She does. Cups of Conversation definitely has that. Sweet Mom definitely has that. That bothers you. Bothers you. No matter what you say about these women, still have an audience. No matter what you say about Sean, he still has an audience. People say a lot of things about Sean. They're not calling me no liar, Ma. Nope. That they do not. People say a lot about Cups. Everybody come around here calling that woman really no liar. People say a lot about Sweet Ma. And they call her a liar. You know. So I just find that weird. You know. That these women bother you, you know, because they're confident, and that bothers you. You know, you want them to stay behind thumbnails and, you know, and stuff like that. But they don't. It bothers you. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I do think that you do need some friends. I do. I do. Sometimes, you know, we shouldn't want friends, but sometimes we can need them. We absolutely can. And you don't have any of that. You know, that's unfortunate. You know, you got to stop making it seem as if all of the people that have a problem with you is because they attacked you. No. You attacked all these people first. And they all just respond. That's all. Now the responses are in abundance, you know, especially now that Nosy's on a different platform. You felt like it was this open space, you know, for like this new queen, if you will. Sometimes you be hating on somebody so bad that you don't realize how much credit you're giving them in the same breath, you know? So it's like you hated Nosy so much, but then when Nosy left, all of a sudden you're the new Nosy. You the queen of beef. Interesting. Interesting. But Nosy can run with the punches. She absolutely can. Nosy run with them punches. Nosy's not scared. Nosy's not afraid. She's not going to back into a corner. You know, she's not going to do that. Nosy's been ripped from platforms because she won't back down. You know, she's not afraid. You got to give her that. If you ain't going to give her nothing else, give her that. You know, and you admire that about Nosy. That's why a lot of people admire me, because they know I'm not going to back down. I'm not afraid. No, I'm not scared. I'll come for anybody. Along if you come for me, oh yeah, I don't mind. Not at all. You know, but other than that, I'll pretty much stay neutral. You know, I'll just be doing my thing. You should try it. You absolutely should, because you're never going to win this. You're never going to win. There are too many components against you. You're never going to win. I would just quit while I was ahead. But I mean, you go right ahead, because like I said, I don't get tired. You know, you need friends, and sorry, I just can't be one of them. Because I would be good for you. I really would, because I'm a very bad. So I would be good for you, but you're toxic. You know, some people just, they like light around them, you know, just so they can drain it. You know, they like to drain it. You know, drain as much energy, as much whatever they can from you, you know, to remove themselves from you, but use everything that they soaked up while they're over there. You know, so you have to watch those type of people, and you're definitely one of them. You absolutely are. You're one of those people that you have to watch, because you can't be trusted. Just when you thought you were cool with the individual, you're not. You know, you're that girl. You know, we were cool, we cool, and then I look up and she said, "What? Like I just talked to her." You know, like type of situation. Now we got beef. You know, so she's that girl. Literally, she's that person. I mean, she sat there live last night and lied and said that she helped with Joy's murder case. This young lady that passed some years back. Um, and you lied. You said you helped solve the investigation. No, you didn't. I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, what is she talking about? Like, you didn't. You didn't even know Joy. How you helping with an investigation of a stranger? You don't even know this woman. You said it out your own mouth yesterday. I was in BBC because I helped solve Joy's murder. You what? Where did this happen? Because I read the article and it didn't say nothing about you saving a soul, helping them find anyone. I was like, he was never like at large. Like they always knew where to find him. He went to court, all that. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, no, you didn't. You said that the cult that you were in, you know, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, you said they were a cult. Then why were you talking to the men trying to come back? Why were you still in contact with the men? You have the video on your own channel of the Israelites stating it, girl. You have it on your own channel. You literally titled the video them exposing you. What? Girl, there's something wrong with you. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I'm like, yeah, because this doesn't make sense. I'm like, so you put up the video of them exposing, like, don't you want to be as far away from this video as possible? What? Whatever. So, once again, shout out to, I will actually drop the link. Let me drop the link just in case there's anybody that wants to chat, especially content creator wise. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm getting to see y'all messages. Lord, she said, take him in. John said, whose channel? On hers, on her channel. She posted the video herself. That's why I watched it. Of the Israelites exposing her. It's on her channel. Like, weird. I have to catch up on this tea. Yeah, girl, I mean, it's not really tea. Honestly, it's not really tea. But I definitely feel like she lied on domestic violence. I don't feel like it's normal to lie on things like that. I also feel like it's weird that shout out to my boo Pink Unicorn. Oh my god, I love you. I hope you're feeling better. Y'all pray for my boo Pink Unicorn. Y'all pray for my boo. She hasn't been feeling the greatest, but she's gonna be all right. We love her. Oh my god, I love you, Pink. Love you. I love you. Well, I'll see you later, Sean. I gotta get back to work, boo. Love you. Shout out to Blue Hummingbird. Love you too. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Say whatnot. Yes, T girl, she lied about domestic violence. At the beginning of this live, if you go on my Instagram, all of the receipts are there. I mean, at the beginning of her live, she stated on the 13th, when all of this happened, when she came live, she said, girl, that she never thought that she would be involved in domestic violence, right? So then this was weeks ago, 3 weeks, going on 4 weeks ago, right? So then yesterday, she goes live with this receipt of this police report, and it states battery. So she says that she was part of, she's basically like a survivor of battery, a victim of battery, right? But she didn't say that from jump. That's the whole issue. You know, she never not said that the person was in charge, she never said that he wasn't charged with so many words. Battery But battery does not mean abuse. It does not mean that you were literally abused, that you were hit, assaulted. It doesn't mean any of that, because assault and battery are two different things. Like they're literally not the same. Okay. And like domestic violence is not the same, as getting into battery, with someone, unless it's domestic battery, with a partner. This person wasn't a partner. Okay. Hold on. We have Share Books. Hi.
Hey, Sean.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Oh my God,
Excuse
I
the
love
loudness.
you.
I'm a truck driver, so I'm at work right now getting some shingles loaded. But I don't know who y'all talking about, but she sure sound very off.
Hmm. She definitely is.
Um, I've been watching you for the longest. Thank y'all. And I don't ever, as me as a woman, as a black woman, I do not ever feel when you do speak your mind and go off, I never feel that you are intentionally attacking black women. I never feel that from you at all.
Hmm.
I just want to always let you know that as me being a black woman, no matter if I'm gay, yes I am, but I don't feel that from you.
Hmm.
I don't feel that for Amon as well. Both of y'all are different but unique. And I just want to let you know that I watch both of y'all content and I just love it and I don't feel in no way how the way you speak your mind.
Absolutely.
But
Thank you so
that's what I
much.
want. That's why we want to always say thank you for inviting me.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for coming up. I love you. You've been around
Love you
forever, but
too.
yeah, I love you. Oh, that was so sweet. Shout out to Diddy. Sorry, you had me playing in the back.
I
Or
love
do you
you.
have another window open?
Love you too. Yeah, I love you.
Is this better, Sean?
Yes. Hi,
Yeah, I
Biddy.
just
How are
turned
you?
29 yesterday, so I'm like
Happy
still warming up to this
birthday.
birthday. Oh my God. And I was
Yay.
just talking to my sister the other day. We love you so much. Oh my
Oh, I
God.
love
We're
you
like a
too.
gaga, yeah, all the time. We love you so
Period.
much. Yes, we love you so much. And we were just saying we were hoping that you could do something like this where we could talk to you.
Mhm.
And I think you must have heard me. This was my birthday wish, and you made it come true. We love you so
Oh,
much, Sean. I am
oh, I
so
love
happy
you
to actually talk to you right now.
too.
I should be crying, but my emotions are like, what the heck? You are just such a genuine soul. And just to hear it on you live right now, people talking about you, it's just like obviously they don't have nothing better to do, boo. But if they ain't talking, what you gonna talk about?
Period.
I
Yes.
need to hear you. So I love you so much. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
I
your
love you
time and dedication, keeping
too.
it real, 100, baby, because everybody ain't doing it. Everybody can't do that. It's
Right.
so annoying, but we need it out here. We really do. So thank you, baby, so
Oh, no
much. I love
problem.
you so much.
Oh, I love you too. Once again, happy
Bye.
birthday.
I
Bye.
can't hear you, so I have to watch what you're saying afterwards.
Oh my God, I love y'all. So yes, let me drop the link. Anybody, if you just want to come up and say hey, or anything, you absolutely can. I love to hear from you all. I love, 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 love to hear from you all. If anybody just wants to come up, it's fine. Don't mind at all. Love to hear from you. Shout out to Christian. How are you, sweetie? I understand.
Sorry, hey, how are
You're fine.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm working, and I had to get up here because you giving us the chance. So, give you your flowers while you still here. I love what you do. I love the fact that you are not that gay, and I love the fact that you do not disrespect women at all. They can never say that about you. You go for them if they come for you, and you
Absolutely.
keep doing your thing.
Mm. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for coming
I
up
love you
here.
too.
Oh, you're so
Thank you.
sweet.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love y'all. I love shout out to Wasteland Warrior. Oh my God, I love y'all. I love to see y'all face. I love to hear what you guys have to say to me. Even if y'all want to cuss me out, don't do it right now because this is a good live. Like this has been a really good live. So if you want to cuss me out, wait. But yes, I love to hear from you guys. I really do. Shout out to you all. Femme Fatale said, I literally just went to Instagram to see. Whenever I get notifications for your videos, I try to hurry and watch them, even when I be at work on breaks. Oh, do y'all? Oh my God, y'all really love me. Y'all really love me. I love it. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my goodness. Miss Gissa said, we love you, Sean, to the moon and back. Oh, I love you too. Shout out to Consini T Radio. Y'all make sure y'all follow my boo on IG, on Station Head. Consini is everywhere to doing their thing. Because he said, when you are genuine, you get genuine love back. Shout out to Consini. Oh my God, I love you. I love you, and I love your blog. I gotta love you guys, or I love everybody over there at Cassini T already. I love them. So y'all make sure to go check them out. They're on Station Head. All their links and everything to get to them is on IG. So it's under this Cassini T. So y'all go check them out. I love them. So my boo said, hi, Cups. I didn't know you was here, boo. Hey, Cups, a conversation, girl. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. So you know, like I said, I didn't come on here, you know, to make matters worse. I just feel like, you know, this is what it is. I'm not here to be her friend. I don't want to be. I'll pass on all of that. But like I said, there's no reason for me to come on here hooping and hollering at her, cussing her out, making her feel less than what she already does. I told her to go live today. I said by noon. It was noon her time. My 1 o'clock is her noon. I mean, I don't know what more to say. I mean, when you're a baddie, you're a baddie. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, so yeah, I said go live by noon. She did just that. So she follows instructions very well. Absolutely. Absolutely. She follows instructions very well. I did, girl, I said by noon, girl. I was not playing, girl. I was not playing. Shout out to the two people that just came up. Shout out to Bird. Hi, Bird.
Hey, Sean.
Hey. Banter, babe.
Hey. Hey, Sean.
Hi.
Hey,
oh, it's my boo, Susan. Is this my boo?
Yes, it's Susan.
Hey, Susan boo.
Hey, baby. How are
Oh
you?
my goodness. Hey, girl. I love you, girl. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Two persuasive in the building. Hey, boo.
What? I didn't want nothing. I just came to say I love you.
Hi. Oh my God, I love this. Hi, Bird. How are you?
I'm fine, Sean. I'm gonna have to get another job, baby, so I can just send all my money to you. My husband don't know it.
Oh, he don't. Well, girl, hurry up and get another job, then, girl. Not tell your husband we cool. I just am what I am now. It's all love.
Don't worry, I got it on a card he don't never see, baby.
Okay, period. The next card. Go.
And I know he be like, what you do, old woman, to be sitting here and looking at that young man like that? And I'll be like, that's my baby.
Girl,
he called me
hating on our relationship now. He gotta let us have what we have.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are so awesome. And I just love you.
Oh, thank
Even
you
if I am about 60 years old.
It doesn't matter. You're beautiful. We love you. We love you. We love you.
I love you too. Take care, John. And I'll always be praying for you.
Oh, and I'm praying for you too. Thank you so much. Oh, that was so sweet. Hey, Two Boo.
Woo, woo, woo.
And Banter Babe.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm not
sure. Look, y'all don't be crazy in that chat. I'm still looking. I'm still moderating. My finger's still on the trigger. Don't be crazy.
To be nice to these people. Now, they're being good today.
I'm being nice.
Overall, it look like they're being good today, boo.
I'm being nice.
Girl, how are you?
Hanging in here, getting better.
What do you think? How are you, actually?
Getting better.
You're getting better.
Just trying. They try to tell me I got 90-year-old bones. Fuck that.
Girl, you know you a baddie, girl. You know you a baddie. So what you think about all this mess? What do you think about this mess?
You know what? I'm not surprised. It's drama. I feel like she's trying too damn hard, though. I seen them Instagram posts. You know, I've been dying. I'm dying.
I know you was on every post like, here we go. Y'all don't vote sign
I comment on all of them.
Every single last one of them. Susan, what you think of all this mess, girl? Hey, Susan, girl, I love you, girl.
I just think it's ridiculous. First of all, I don't think you attack Black women either. You stay minding your business as usual. You know, you're always, more time you're focused on your surviving series. The only time you get on here is when someone tries to come for you. And I think it's ironic that she will call out another Black woman, but it's not talking about the guy that did something to her.
Absolutely.
I think that's crazy.
I cannot agree more. I just find that very odd. I'm just like, well, if we're going to dox anybody or put anybody's information out there, why isn't the person that hurt you? I mean, you're making it seem like come get this commentary or myself or Cups of Conversation or Danny or Donna Rabbit or Sade Dash.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, we didn't hurt you.
Protect Black women.
Right.
He ain't real. He imaginary.
And I live in the UK, and even I know battery is not the same as assault. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Someone touching your ass or trying to kiss you is battery. Someone knocking you the fuck out, giving you black eyes, putting you in hospital, breaking your ribs, that's domestic violence.
Absolutely.
Learn the difference. Don't try and make money off of people's pain. It's people like that that give the Black YouTube community a bad rep. So, you know, she's already put her evil eye downfall out there. It's only a matter of time. So all you got to do is sit back, head flip, and watch the show. Because she's already destroyed herself.
She is.
Come for somebody, that's the golden rule. Never, ever come for someone. Because when they come back for you and you can't handle it, I've noticed whoever runs to the internet first with the mix-up is usually the person that's got a lot to hide.
That's a damn shame, Cubs.
That's the one thing I've realized. Whoever runs to the internet first to complain or lie about somebody else, or not even lie, to say something happened to them, they're always the one that's usually got shit to hide. So they run to the internet first because they're scared that their business is going to be exposed.
No,
Little
absolutely.
do they know is that when they start exposing, they just tell them themselves, and then the receipts from other people start showing, and next thing you know, they're cancelled.
Absolutely. I could not agree more with everything that you just said. You know, and the main part, you know, that bothers me is that there's been a lot of people, especially in the Black YouTube sector and other sectors, you know, not just the Black sector, but have come forward and lied about certain things, like lied about cancer and, you know, and other things. And it really puts a bad taste in people's mouths. So when something serious does happen with the content creator, it makes other people not even want to help them just based off of stuff like this. Like you lying on domestic violence, making a wish list for it. Like that's putting a bad taste for other people that are actually going through something. Like God forbid, you know, another Black, you know, content creator, female especially, is going through something similar or maybe going through something similar. And now it's like, don't nobody even want to help because it's just like, well, you see what she did, you know, so how do you know if they're really going through this? And it also makes other people want receipts. So if Two Persuasive comes forward, God forbid, and says something happens to her, I shouldn't be like, Two, where the receipts at? I know what happened to you is what happened to you, and I should take your word for it because this is your life. You know, I shouldn't be questioning that. And now I feel like that'll make other people want to do that with other people that may come forward and display said information. Hey, Chameleon. Hey, Melanated and Tattered.
Hey, girl.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Can I just add everybody?
Thank you for letting me join.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
I just want to quickly
just add
come in.
Thing? Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, go.
No, go ahead, Susan.
You know, when you said, Sean, that YouTube is a different world, I totally agree because YouTube is a place where people come to watch your content because they can relate. It's very emotionally relatable. So when you lie, it's not just, oh, you've just told a lie. You've basically, people have invested their time and emotions. So, you know, you have to be very, very careful because you're taking on the weight of people's emotions and people's truths. Because what you're saying, whatever comes out of your mouth some people have either been through it or some people can relate to it. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh my
Big
God, I love
time.
You
her
are so
acting.
lit. Hi, sweet mom
Yeah.
for life. I love you.
Hey, sweet ma.
Hey,
It's,
sweet
it's
ma.
a pity party for the sake of capitalism. Like she's just trying to capitalize and get some money off of pity. Ain't nothing really happen. Like, and it's the age of receipts. When you gonna come out with stuff like that, you gotta have the proof and the pudding already right there, ready, because nobody's gonna believe that. That's why we can't get help. That's why they look over so many of us Black women that's actually been through things like that. We asking for somebody to help. You can't get nobody to help you. You gotta
Look
have
how
your
many
own
Black
research.
women have gone missing through
Plenty.
domestic violence and
Plenty.
been
And how
murdered.
many of those is she over there talking
Yeah.
about? Not a damn.
Exactly.
Not a damn. Not a damn.
Exactly.
Shout out to Melanated and Tatter. I'm so glad you. Hi, boo.
Hi, boo. How you doing?
Oh my God, I love you.
I love you guys too.
Oh my
Feel
God,
good.
send my love to your family. What you think about
Oh
all
my
this crazy
God.
stuff?
They're in the house. I'm hiding from them.
Are you?
Yes, they're in the house. The dogs is in there running wild. They get on my nerves. I'm doing errands, so I just want to pop in and say hi. Tell you guys I love you guys. Tell Chu to feel better.
I will.
Love you too.
I'll fight it.
And to piggyback off of what you guys were saying, like, yeah, I do kind of feel like what she was saying is weird, because I'll be honest, like, I've dealt with domestic violence, and there's nothing that is cool. There's nothing you want to lie about. You know what I mean? It's nothing you really want to talk about. So when you do, you know what I'm saying, like say certain things, and you can kind of tell when somebody's lying. You know what I mean? But if she is lying, I just feel like it's sad. You know?
No, absolutely. And you are absolutely right. You know, it is sad. And like someone said in the chat, or I put their comment up, they said, if you made a mistake about something, you realize that it was probably not right, or you may have made mistakenly, you know, what you're doing, just admit it, apologize for it, and move forward. You know, like that's what you do. But to keep pushing this narrative like you truly went through this, it makes other people that especially have been through this, it makes them feel a certain way. It's just like, how dare you lessen what I went through? You know, because that's how I feel. I feel like you're making a mockery, you know, of
just for the
what
clicks and
other
views.
women have been through, and men,
just
you know, have been through. You know,
and then the story changes. The story changes. The story
that's the
changes
only
over
thing
and
that has
over.
been
Because she
consistent
trips
about
up on her
story is that
lies.
it
She
changes.
can't
That's
remember
the
the
only
lies that she told
consistency is
before.
that it changes.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's another thing. Like, why are you
And if
going
you're
to
gonna
lie?
lie, at
Because
least
you're going to have
write
to
them
keep
down.
remembering your lie.
Yeah,
You
write
got
it
to have
down or
another
watch
lie
your
to cover up
videos.
that lie.
Rewatch
That's why I
your
just don't
videos
lie,
and
because
take
I'm a horrible
fucking
liar.
notes.
So I ain't even got time for
Girl,
a
I
look.
smoke too much weed. I can't think of no lies. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, even if I
But
have
how
to.
do y'all feel about how do you feel about all of you? I want to hear all about how all of y'all feel, especially you, Camellia. How do y'all feel about her posting this fake receipt that all of us YouTubers took and got the credentials behind to find out that the report had nothing to do with her? And she stated that that had something to do with the harassment report that she filed against another YouTuber, which would make no sense because it still said domestic on it. So there was there's no connection, you know, with the whole
Did it say
domestic.
2019 on it, or was I mistaken?
From 2019. It was from 2019.
At this
So
point,
for her to make
what
it
year are we
so-
now?
Just come clean.
2021.
Just come clean.
Hello?
At this point,
That's
Probably
all.
didn't, she probably didn't even think anybody was going to research it. She probably just thought people would look and not
She
say
is
anything. She didn't think
reaching.
nobody was
She's
going to
reaching so
research.
much.
That is just so wrong. That's so wrong.
terrible.
What she's doing is she's really trying to play off of her, whatever kind of viewers she had that might have gone through that, that's going to sympathize with her. And they don't, a lot of people don't do research. A lot of people don't actually even know.
They don't
know how to dig that deep. That's wrong. That's just wrong.
Exactly.
And there should be repercussions for that.
Do you know who she reminds me of?
Yeah.
She reminds me of that white couple that adopted that Chinese baby and was going through the whole process of the year, saying, oh, you know, we're going to China, we're going to pick him up. And then when he came, they were sellotaping his hands together.
Oh
and
my God.
They were mistreating him for about 2 years, I think. And then they had to come clean. And it was all over, it went global. That
Were they
basically
being paid
adopted
to
this
take
boy.
care of him?
They couldn't look after him because he had severe
adopted.
disabilities. And then they just decided, oh, we don't want him anymore. People were so angry because people that wanted to adopt for especially children from foreign countries, they were so invested in this family. only to find out that it was
Yeah.
just basically a
Yeah,
scam for
videos
clicks and
came out of them
views.
mistreating him a little bit
Exactly.
too. Then they treated him differently from the other children too. Videos of
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
horrible.
global news. And this woman is reminding me of that. You're using other people's pain and like I'm in the UK. I've never heard of police reports being taken, not having dates on them. I mean, where do they do that at? For real?
You know what I mean?
They don't.
Hello.
You know, I'm not, no offense, we're not in like somewhere like Africa or Asia where you can buy police off, pay them off, and they might not add a date. We're in first world countries, westernized countries. We're documented from the day we're born. From the day we're born, we're all given a birth certificate that has a fucking number.
Yeah.
So what makes you think the police ain't gonna give you a date and a case number for any crime that has been committed?
No, absolutely.
Hello?
And then another thing too about that,
Mhm.
she stated that
Sorry,
that the receipt that she had on that first thumbnail had something to do with another YouTuber. That she filed a harassment report against that YouTuber. Where's that report?
Yeah, exactly. And who's this YouTuber?
Yeah. Where's the report?
what
Like,
the
I mean,
hell?
it was allegedly against either
I know who
Toxic
it is, but I'm not going to say
Hyman
him.
or
Oh, there you go.
All About the Trees. Well, if you
And in
have this
America, from
receipt,
what
where's
I
this
learned,
receipt? Okay, we saw the wannabe, battery, whatever. Okay, where is the receipt of that? Because you said
exactly.
that you have a report against whichever YouTuber, because she didn't necessarily specify which YouTuber she was talking about, but she did state, that that was a report of another source, basically. That wasn't about
She need a
this.
few days to fudge another one.
Wow. From what I
She
know in
need a few
America,
days so she can
if
fudge
you've
it.
committed a crime, your police reports are made public, your court documents are all made public. So why couldn't she just, give a name or drop a hint of something so that people could go and get the receipt for themselves?
Because
If
I don't
this
think
really
that she
happened.
actually had a report. I think that the report is recent. I think that she recently went filed a report because there's no necessarily like deadline, on when, you can file on, a report on a crime, an alleged crime. So I don't know. I think that it's fairly new because with the Las Vegas Police Department, it only takes 10 days. It's right on the website. It only takes 10 days for them to process a report, for it to be in their system, for you to be able to get your own copy of the full report. Because you don't get the entire report on the scene, but you do get part of it. So.
And this
I don't know.
report was filed in 2019.
That was the first one that she posted, and she said that one had nothing to do with her DV incident.
Okay, you know what? At this point, for me, I hate it's the lies. I don't want to go around in a web of lies. Right? What's the truth? Be honest. Tell the truth. Because even you explaining it, Sean, is giving me a headache.
Well, no, like even Cup says in the chat, she says, "How didn't she know the police closed the case?" She did. Like she did know that because she's gonna know that before she even leaves. The police aren't gonna tell her, we probably, are no. They're gonna tell you exactly what's what. If you have an upcoming court date or we'll have a court date coming, they're gonna tell you like you'll have a court date coming in the mail, blah blah blah. Like that's not what was stated to her. So it was closed. Like they would have told her, if this goes any further, type of situation, you would have to go to the courthouse and handle that. It's out of our jurisdiction now. Like we no longer have anything to do with this. This is in other parties' hands now. So it's just a big colossal mess, that she started. Like anybody's content. If I come on here and display any information about my private life, I am now content. I cannot get upset when other content creators comment on things that I could have just shut up about.
Exactly.
They would have this information if not for me. So exactly. I can't get mad at them because they talk about it. Like I can't. Like exactly. I mean, I could, technically I could, but I mean it serves no purpose when the whole reason that I'm dealing with this in the first place is because of me. So she would have just left this behind closed doors where it should have stayed, especially if she's gonna come forward and I'm gonna be on full screen when I say this, especially if she's gonna come forward and attack all of these other YouTubers for displaying information that she told them in the first place.
And that's
but
also
won't dox
Googleable.
or
She put it in
expose
the
the
public
man
for us
that
to talk about
abused
it.
her does not make sense to me. So while she'll
No, it
attack
doesn't.
him and get this commentary, she'll attack all about the tree. She'll attack me. She'll attack Sweet Ma. She'll attack all of these people except for the person that actually hurt her. I have never laid a finger on you, ma'am. Sweet Ma, Sweet Pea, none of them people. Danny Robinson, Sade Dash, none of those people have ever laid a finger on you. Willie Vanilli never laid a finger on you. Cups of Conversation never laid a finger on you. Nosy Ho Live has never laid a finger on you. Jaguar Wright has never laid a finger on you. But the person that has, you will protect. That doesn't make sense. And then yesterday, you post on your community wall to try to make me look dumb and try to come get this commentary and others look stupid by stating, we don't know what we're talking about, by saying you didn't go through domestic violence when you were dating that man. You never said you were dating him. You never said you were intimate with him. You stated he was your friend from the first live until yesterday. Now, all of a sudden, because even when you were at the hospital and you stated that they did a pregnancy test on you to make sure you weren't pregnant, I said, were you seeing him? If you were pregnant, would it have been his? The lives are still up on station here, sweetie.
Yeah.
Like, let's not do this. Let's not do it because it gets really deep and it makes you look stupid. It doesn't make me look stupid. If you would have said from day one, my boyfriend or the guy I've been seeing, the guy I've been dating, I picked up from the airport. Anything after that, I'm going to think domestic. You didn't say that. You said he was your friend. So that would include either assault or battery. That has nothing to do with domestic.
And she keeps saying that he got charged with battery.
Absolutely.
Battery. And I'm not even gonna get on that line.
She never said domestic battery or anything. She just simply said battery. Battery does not classify as domestic violence. It does not. Domestic violence isn't a diagnosis because it's in so many different realms. You can go through it. It's not just physical. Yeah, like it's so many different other realms that surround domestic violence.
Exactly.
So
it
I'm
can
not
be
just gonna say
that,
right, pregnant by a friend. Absolutely. Like she said that. I'm not putting words into her mouth. It's on my IG. Everything that I say with receipts. I'm not about to just say something about this girl, just literally as an opinion or placing words into her mouth. It's all on my IG. I literally put up the video of her stating from the first post that she put up about it on YouTube that she said I can't believe that I just went through domestic violence. I'm a survivor of domestic violence is what she said after. And she continuously said that. She had a domestic violence panel based off of what she went through. She had a domestic violence Amazon wish list for items on there that she felt involved.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, I sent her $20.
Oh, heck no.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
She had a wish list, an Amazon wish list.
I told you not to do
My
that.
first time ever hearing some shit like that.
She sounds like a sociopath.
I told you not to do that. I told you don't send that here for nothing.
She did it. I'm just saying, it's the truth. It's the truth. She did a whole Amazon wish list for it. You know, all of that stuff for. So it's like you did all of these things. Like you're profiting. You're. There's no reason to get monetary gain or any type of value off of set story. You brought that forward deliberately. You did that because it was DV Awareness Month. You lost your job and you needed income. Stop lying. Just tell the truth. You know how many women around here are old domestic violence Amazon wish list that have actually been through it? And you think you got to get one because somebody hooped and hollered at you because you snatching glasses off of faces and all of the ground.
Right.
Right. And I'm not being funny. What kind of domestic violence survivor makes a wish list? Never heard of that in my life.
Me neither.
Me either.
I've heard of scam artists doing stuff like that. I've heard of frauds doing stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's people on YouTube right now that have cancer and other things that are suffering. They don't have a cancer wish list.
Exactly.
They don't have none of that stuff.
Right.
But you think you get a domestic violence wish list of items that you feel that I'm like, how disgusting.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
It's inhumane.
Mm-hmm.
And the
If
arm
anything,
sling.
ask for financial support. Hey, y'all, can
Donate
y'all
to a
cash at me? I
charity.
need to go get some stuff. I don't have it around the house. Whatever. Who cares? But to make a literal wish list, like, how
It's giving
inappropriate.
narcissism.
Girl.
Covert
If your arm
narcissism.
jacked up and you need a sling, they're not gonna send you out of the hospital without one. That's a malpractice suit. Why was the arm sling on wish list?
Why does she go to the hospital so many times? She did not go back to the hospital after she got that prescription.
What nurse diagnoses domestic violence? That was the one right there that sent me. When she said the nurse gave her the diagnosis of domestic violence. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Nurses don't diagnose. There's no diagnosis for domestic violence.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's true. It's not funny. She really said this shit. We watched the whole thing. We listened to the whole thing right with you.
Wow. I never even saw her show at all.
She should. She ought to be ashamed of herself. She should. She ought to be, but she's not. But when you are lying, you're defensive. That's the thing. If you just simply did not understand, or if you just got some stuff mixed up, okay, but I'm ignorant, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, but if you simply just got some stuff mixed up, say it.
Exactly.
People will forgive you. It's really not that big a deal. Like, I mean,
Exactly.
It really isn't. Just, I'm not gonna say like it's really not that big a deal. I'm just saying if you got your terms mixed up, that's not a big deal. But for you to do all the stuff that you did after is what makes it a big deal, because you didn't go through this. If you went through domestic violence, you should be saying that from jump. She said yesterday that now she is a victim of battery when she stated from the first video that she was a victim of domestic violence. If you're going to change what you are labeling yourself, you owe your audience an explanation, because that's where you brought it.
Can I ask a question?
Go right ahead, Gigi. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. What you say?
I said I just wanted to ask a question for the ones that seen her video, because when you get hit and stuff, sometimes the bruises don't come till like 3 days later, because that's how I am. If anyone that's been watching
she was live for 86 hours straight
and no bruises,
right?
Because I got dragged down 5 flights of steel toe steps, blood vessels broken in my cheeks. And I'm only 4'11", and I'm not hearing nothing that she got any bruises, no swelling, nothing.
She said she had internal bruising, allegedly.
Absolutely. Shout out
internal
to
bruising.
She had internal bruising and
allegedly,
because it was
and a chicken scratch on the back of her
Did
hand.
she get hit by a train? That bitch lying, boy. She didn't even have one abrasion on her lip. That's from Newport's.
After she said he pummeled her. She said he pummeled her. Pummeled was her wording.
She's disgusting.
Oh my God.
And that fake cry would have her face on the camera. I wanted to get in and show her what DV looked like for real.
I know, right?
I had to take pictures. I had to take real pictures for the police. I got real pictures of what DV looked like. That she don't know. I'm glad my face went back the same, because I was scared. She don't know. She's full of shit.
Right.
It's the fact that you've got a platform and you told people I went through domestic violence.
Sandra laughing at me.
It's the fact that she went live at urgent care 3 days in a row until she got I believe it's either 2 days or 3 days in a row until she got that prescription. And she did not go back to urgent care after that.
She got a prescription for domestic violence.
She did. She got some painkillers for domestic violence, allegedly. Absolutely. For the trauma.
Now, bro.
Period.
Or was that an excuse for some perks?
Period.
I'm hearing.
Like, I would hate to think that. She, look, Gigi, girl.
Opioid addiction is real.
She was at that urgent care days in a row.
After she got that prescription, she tried to stock up on some violence and
subscribers. Yeah. After she got that prescription, she was not back at the hospital. That's all I gotta say.
That's that perks. Those dumb perks.
That's a damn shame. She really should. She should be ashamed of herself. But you know what? Karma is a bitch.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
God sees everything in her.
She gonna
man, how you feel about your ex-friend? Chameleon, how do you feel about your ex-friend?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is just crazy. Like she accused me of being a stan of yours. She says I butt kiss you, and she was just like, basically, she's just jealous. And I'm sorry, I did a live stream last night. It was very entertaining. I was drinking some Baileys, and I just said, I didn't meet you obviously, but I subscribed to you before I knew like who she was. Like I was following Sean before her, and I'm sorry, but it's just jealousy. I think she was jealous of Nosy Ho for getting Jaguar right on the platform. She was jealous of Willy Vanilli for getting Jaguar right. She wanted a piece of that cake, bit of that pie, and she didn't get it, and she was just like burst into flames.
But you were, because
so
you were.
you can't have what everyone else has.
You've been here for everything, because you were in the chat that night when she tried to make it seem like I was the troll in her chat. Because you were there.
Yeah, there was someone called
You're talking about Willy Vanilli. I didn't like what she did to him either. Like trying to say that he had HIV.
That was really, really bad.
Oh my God.
That was nasty.
Really bad.
She was nasty.
Disgusting.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Willy was over there dragging, but still, like he don't go. I just feel like some people just take it way too far.
He's very entertaining as well.
Yeah,
so.
And she took it way too far. Like he was over there dragging, but he never went that far.
No,
with her to,
because that's entirely too far. The only person who would do something like that is a despicable character. Not everybody needs a platform and a microphone. Especially that struggle.
Exactly.
And I've noticed some women, when they're losing the battle, they
struggle
tend to attack the LGBT, especially men.
But to lie on him, girl, hold on, sorry, Sue. She said I'm on Section 8, girl. She ain't put up a file yet with me on Section 8. What Section 8? Like, okay. Okay.
That's where it came from. I was wondering where that shit came
from. That's a lie.
I can't.
I'm still waiting to see these forms.
She was mad at you. She was mad at you because you call her Newport Walls.
Period.
Well,
and
shit, if the shoe
and she was mad at me. She was in the porta potty in the living room. Girl, she tried it. So that's why I said it's always gonna be beef. Like I'm not gonna like you, but I just feel like
she's the true person who's obsessed because who goes from other people's platforms? She's stalking you on station head. Like who listens to someone's station head? Who's dragging? You don't like them.
Station head. She is in love with me. I think it's cute.
I've got it downloaded. I've got everything downloaded.
Well, bitch, if you're here now,
I'm on my way to the PlayStation.
Hi, bitch.
If you're listening to this live now, hi, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, ho.
Time for a new weave.
Definitely up in the creek.
She done messed with all our favorite YouTubers.
Honey, facts.
Absolutely.
She needs to watch her back.
And she's a fan, Sean. She's not a hater. She's a fan.
Period.
That's what I said. Like I get it. Like she's been a fan, and like we have beef because of her. Like she ain't gonna put that on me. I never had a problem with you. I never said a bad word about you, girl. You started it. I responded. Remember, it was a response.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, don't do that. Like, yeah, don't do that. Like, yeah. So, but she's not going to make.
This is the mistake she made.
She
made a mistake by beefing with people who are friends with other people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't beef with one person who's friends with another person. They're all going to gang up on you anyway.
But Sean is loved by many. Sean is loved by many.
And not just that though. It's not even a gang up. If I'm going around if I've had beef with Tasha, I've had beef with Storm, Radio, and a bunch of other people. Okay, so if all of them just decide right now to go live at different times and come for me, that's not them ganging up. It's a bunch of people responding to me that I've came for. That's what that is. It's not a gang up. I can't tell these people when they get to respond to me or say something back to me. I don't get to tell them that.
Oh no, but dragging Tasha is different, or dragging Storm is different.
She's a punk.
She's dragging all these smaller bloggers who kiki together. Like no one really kikis your Tasha or Storm, but she's dragging all the little people who actually enjoy each other's company. That's the mistake she's made.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But she also can't handle the heat. That's the with these YouTubers. If you can't handle the heat, if you feel like you got to go make police reports,
she's the first to cry
over words. You should leave. Leave the
Put herself
sector.
in that
Leave
damn
YouTube.
picture.
Go away. What are you
Look
filing
after your
police
mental
reports
health.
on a
You don't put
roast for?
anything out there
Yeah.
if you can't take the retribution for anything you put out there, then you shouldn't be talking. She shouldn't be talking at all.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It don't matter what you say. Somebody gonna disagree.
Mhm.
Somebody gonna hate on you. If you can't take it, don't put yourself out there at all.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
She just
And
can't
if you
take
can't
the
handle
fact
it,
that Sean knows
bounce.
how to roast.
Just get out of the scene. If this not your scene, if this
She's
isn't
gonna
what
catch
you want
that
to deal
fade.
with, remove yourself. But when you so narcissistic, you know, like you want that energy, because everybody knows how the game goes on YouTube. If they're not talking about you, you're not relevant. If you're not being discussed,
Exactly.
you're not relevant. You just don't matter. So as much as she wants to stay away from the fire, she keeps putting her hand back in because she knows if everybody stopped talking about her right now or coming for her, well, not even saying coming for her, responding to her, she's gonna fall right back into the bracket of not
Discussing
being
her.
viewed. Nobody, like she's just gonna be dry. Like this gives
Crusty.
her, this makes her moist. You know, these type of situations.
She out there lurking.
Fact.
There's no reason for people to discuss her. Like, not that she's a nobody. It's just you don't have any content. You're not doing anything for people to discuss. You're very bland.
Clearly,
Like,
the
you're
Bible
very
study
boring.
videos weren't working for her. So, you
Like
know.
that's the issue. That's why she doesn't like people like come get this commentary and people like that, because they actually have content. You know, they talk about other things, they do other things, and when they switch their topics, it's not switching a target.
Multifaceted.
That's what she does. She switches targets.
Yeah.
You know, the other people like me and come get this commentary.
360.
We switch the conversations and the topics.
Exactly.
She changing the target from this person now to that person. You know, type of situation that gets boring.
On a rampage.
And she's not even funny, like, or anything. Like, you're not bringing anything with you. You're very bland. Like standing in front of a microphone.
That microphone's tied up her as well.
Well, she messed with the right one, Sean. Sean is cutting ass king.
Oh, blinking, 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 blinking.
Trying to smoke moist blunts. Those blunts trying to run away from her, mate. Those blunts starting to grow legs, jumping out the window.
Girl, she tried it. That's the only thing that be bothering me with her. It's like, girl, you're not it. Like, you're really not. Girl, you're bony. Girl, we really don't care for you, girl.
Skinny and bony.
Right, period. She could disappear tomorrow. Like, and we wouldn't care. Like, it's just, we ain't gonna be like, ooh, where's she at?
Her weave is trying to escape her.
About you, girl, is you being dumb. Like that girl, we're a party about that. Like she laughed, okay, yay, because you're not wanted. You don't have any friends. Nobody's bothered with you, and it's not because people are bullying you or picking on you. You have isolated all of the people that dealt with you. So now the newer content creators that are coming in that are dealing with certain people, they already see the energy that they have towards you, so they don't want to involve themselves with you either. They want to deal with the people that have friends. Don't nobody want to deal with a person that nobody talks to, that nobody is in the corner by yourself. Nobody wants to sit with that person. You know, they want to sit with people like Sean that's been here and barely dropped under 400 people since we done been in the building, and we just over here. You know, like we're not over here.
I don't rock hard for nobody but Sean.
You don't have to do that. Like it's not anything. We don't have to destroy you. We don't have to bash you. Two wrongs don't make a right. But still at the same time, we don't have to like you either. You're not going to force us into liking you after you done fighted all of these people and smited all of these people. Like, yeah, no, you tried it. Like, no, that's what we're not.
And all her flip-flopping is so confusing, and it doesn't make you have any confidence in her as well. It's like, who do you support? Whose team are you on? Like, make up your mind.
Honestly, I don't see how a person can support her right now. I won't want any dealings.
The 3 people that's always in her live streams.
Yes. I wouldn't want any dealings. I would be embarrassed to be over there with somebody that lied on DV. It is a lie. She is not going to pull up a report that says anything about a domestic. She lied to the police and told the police that they weren't dating, because she put on her post last night that they were intimate partners. That means you lied to the police on scene.
You probably got a wife.
Right,
she's incriminated
him till this day.
You know?
And I said the same thing to Persuasive. I said, I think that's another reason she's not stating who he is, because he is married.
Ooh.
You
That is
know,
why she's protecting him, because she knows she's gonna look like a Jezebel because that man is married.
she's the side bitch. What a
Girl, bye.
surprise.
Like, the only
Flip.
reason would she be protecting
That's
him?
even more
She
embarrassing.
doxing everybody else. She coming for everybody else. Why not dox him?
Because she don't want the wife to get
You
in
know?
her ass.
Yep.
That's why. Don't say nothing
Yeah.
at all. We want all the
All this,
receipts.
you're going through all this and you're just a side chick. Terrible.
She didn't tell the
Times we
police they
live
were in a
in.
relationship. She sure didn't tell them that. It would have
Deplorable.
been classified as a battery. It would have been domestic battery.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
She didn't tell the police that. Since you want to
Wow.
call the police department, tell them that you lied in your report.
Mm.
And I have the screenshot.
She's never
don't
been
Refer
very
to the course of
reputable.
justice.
And she lost what little bit of credibility she had, which was only just a little bit any damn way. She ain't never been reputable anyway. I couldn't
Period.
subscribe to that.
I can't either. That's why I said I could not support that. I wouldn't even want to be involved. I would not even want to be involved with that. And she said, because I'm about to read exactly what she posted on the thumbnail. She posted, She posted, do your research before you believe a fool who said that battery by someone you're intimately involved with is not domestic violence. Here is some legal information for those who read. So, yeah, like I said, you did not say that until as of yesterday. That post right there said 14 hours ago when I had posted it. It was from 14 hours ago. So that was your first time stating that you were intimately involved with that man. Because you didn't tell the police and you didn't tell your subscribers. You told your subscribers he was your what? Hold up. What did you
Your
say,
friend.
girl? What you say, girl?
She said he was her friend. It's the lies for me.
Hold on, my phone.
You know, admitting that you're sleeping with a married man, that would be content. But
Lots
instead, you
of
want
it.
to just keep lying.
Maybe he ain't real.
Well,
True.
yeah.
That's true.
Maybe this is all just really facilitated and fathomed.
Maybe we're just involved in
A friend, girl. You said, hold on, let me put this up. She said, hold on, right here, listen.
Him. Not yet. And I'm not going to blast his business. Not yet. So they want to see you, but you can't. Not without repercussions. So, a friend.
Okay? So stop trying to make it seem like I'm putting words into your mouth. I'm making stuff up. No, I'm not. You said a friend. You never said you were intimately involved with anybody. You never stated that. You didn't state that until yesterday. Once again, you didn't state the report from the 13th until yesterday. You didn't state that you were intimately involved with that man from the 13th until yesterday. Girl,
caught in a 4K scam.
Girl, bye.
If it
I had to mute my mic because I hollered. On a side note, that ceiling was yellow than a motherfucker.
Screenshot your life. Screenshot your life.
Why that ceiling so damn yellow? What color is that paint? Eggshell.
You tried it. But I'm a liar. I don't know what I'm talking about. Before y'all go listen to a fool, because I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about because I wouldn't be talking if I didn't. So
caught in a 4K scam.
How the ceiling and the wall don't match? Jesus, I can't.
How are you dry snitching on yourself and still can't get it right? Still can't get the story straight? How is that possible?
She still is protecting the man that allegedly did all this to her, but she's online doxing black women and talking about black women's children.
But yeah, she can't.
I don't care nothing about her doxing me and stuff. I don't care. I care less. I'm a man, so whatever. She's still online attacking black women, doxing black women's information. Come get this commentary, Sweet Mind, and a lot of other people. And her attacker is free to go. Her attacker is free to roam, to allegedly attack and hurt other women. But it's so much more important that she come for us and dox us and put our information out there like we put our hands on her.
It be some of them be lies. They don't even be real information.
Right.
It's actually disgraceful.
Definitely speaks to her character.
But yeah, protect black women, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that. But it is protect black women. No, you protect black women by protecting them so that this man is not on the street if you allege what he just did to you.
Exactly.
This ain't happening within a home. It happened within a car with a friend, remember? You never said nothing about dating him, being intimately involved or anything. So stop trying to make it seem like people are literally creating a narrative. No, you are doing it. You're embarrassing yourself. I can't make you look worse than what you are doing. Like, you're your own worst enemy at this point.
If she's gonna talk about any YouTubers, she should have receipts.
Sean said, you and your Percocets need to stop.
Big dot.
Sean said,
Big
you
dot.
and your Percocets need to fucking stop.
Big dots. Girl, she tried it. Like, she tried it. Don't try to make it seem like we bullying you, or we're trying to make it seem as if, you know, you as an alleged domestic violence victim, you have to explain yourself. You have to show receipts. You don't know. The consistent story changing and the Amazon wish list making these women that have been through domestic violence come over to your panel on Patreon so that your people have to pay $60, $70 just to come in there and listen to you so that you can pay your... That should be something you do for free.
Exactly.
When I interviewed Shinardi, that was for free. My listeners got to listen for free. I didn't charge that girl or charge her to listen to her story. Like, that's crazy. And then on top of that, you want to make it seem like we're lying on you. No, we're not. You did all of this.
But y'all have the receipts. You just showed us the receipts.
But she acts like our receipts don't matter, though, GG. That's how you know she's delusional. Because even with the stuff we've brought forward, all of these people, come get this commentary, everybody. Look, the conversation, Chameleon's eye. All these brought forward, they're lying. They're lying.
Sean, quickly, I just want to say thanks for letting me come in. My phone is dying, but I just wanted to say thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're amazing. Okay?
No, absolutely. Thank you for coming, Chameleon. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Chameleons. I thank you so much for coming.
Very much.
For having you. I definitely want to do it again. So shout out to Chameleon for coming through. Really appreciate him and his commentary. We love him. I love him. I'll be watching his channel. I like him. But she tried it. It's like, yeah, girl, stop trying to make it seem like we lied on you. We absolutely did not. We're not making things up on you. We're not bullying you. We're not doing any of that. Stop making it seem like SeanDavieWay or Cups of Conversation or Come Get This Commentary or Sweet Mouth for Life. Like, we actually went and looked up files on you, on this alleged domestic, put them on our channel and said, you're lying about this. No, you came forward and made this content, not public, content as a creator. You did that. Yeah, you did. Stop trying to place it on us like it's something we went and dug up. And once again, I'm going to keep saying, I find about. That's why when you make videos about me and stuff, I laugh at you because you're pathetic. Like, you'll sit there and talk about us, but you won't talk about the person that hurt you. You'll dox us, but you won't dox the person that hurt you. It's called deflection. That makes you look stupid. That don't make me look dumb. Like, I don't think you look stupid. Like, you're wasting time sitting here talking about me, and your abuser is out there getting away, girl. Like, I'm not gonna lose no sleep because your abuser out there. My kids is churning still. I ain't gotta worry about them bumping into that nigga.
Your abuser
I gotta worry about none of
in a
that.
chokehold.
You look so good today, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
Don't he?
Keep going.
Girl, just out on the decking, girl. Oh my goodness. Well, I want to say I appreciate all of you guys for coming up here. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to
thank you, Shy.
I love you so much. Shout out to my
baby
Persuasive. I love you, Super Persuasive. I love you, boo.
Love you too.
I have to get out of here, y'all. I just wanted to come. You know, I wanted to be respectful about it because I don't want my moderators and everybody having, because my moderators, they don't be playing when people be coming in my chats and stuff coming for me. So, but I just wanted to keep it neutral because that's what it is. Oh, we're gonna station here. That's a whole other story.
If this girl is watching your live,
station here now.
I'll be there.
That's a whole other story. But I wanted to address it. I just feel like it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I mean, hey, let's talk about it. So that's exactly
we got your back. Us as
Love y'all
domestic
in
violence,
the chat.
real
My
domestic
sister,
violence.
Period.
We got you all the way, Sean.
Oh my God, I
Sending
love y'all so
from
much.
London as well.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you
Shout
for
out to
letting me pop in,
London.
Sean.
Absolutely, too. I love you. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much, Susan. I love you all.
Love
We love you
you.
too.
Oh my God. I love you all. Oh my God, they're amazing. That was a great panel. I had so much fun. Shout out to my boo Metanations had it, Chameleon's Eye. Who else? Oh my God, I forgot. Oh, all of you. My love, the first lady that came up. Oh my God, I love you. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. We will be live again later on Station Head. Probably I'm going to try to go live. I got some stuff to do, but I'm going to try to go live on Station Head because the roast is not over. Here, Flip. And shout out to all of y'all. I love you guys. This is just the beginning. Shout out to all of the survivors of domestic violence. I know that that's still something that you still struggle with. Anybody that's going through domestic violence, I hope you see the signs and I hope you leave as soon as possible. And I hope you have a safe exit because not all exits are safe. So shout out to all of y'all. I stand on what I said. I'm not taking it back. You can make 70,000 videos about a PPP loan, fake Section 8. You can do all that. I'm completely fine with that because I'm still going to fry you. You're still a liar. You still lied on domestic violence. You still did all of those things, girl. So stop going around saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know the difference between domestic violence and somebody being the victim of battery. You didn't know the difference. So somebody had to come and tell you. That's all. So I'm still right. Absolutely. I'm not wrong. You tried it. You can go live 56 times because I'm telling you to. Remember, when I say move, you move. Just like that. I said be live by noon, you did just that. Did nobody else tell you that? You didn't have no pre-record. You pre-record your lives all the time. Why you in pre-recorded live last night from 1 p.m. for noon? You knew better. That's all. Here, Flip. So shout out to all of y'all. I love you all. It is what it is. Let me get my hold on real quick. I didn't have it. Okay. Okay, I love you guys. I'll try to go live later. Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my God. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. Hold on, sorry. I missed it. Shout out to Chameleon's Eye. Thank you for the super sticker. You're so sweet. Okay, I love y'all. Bye. Anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.